Welcome. We're out here at the truck today doing a harmonic balancer install on the 6.2 diesel, and we're going with the Fluidampr. So let's get into the install. Here's what we're working with. This is the Fluidampr Harmonic Balancer. I picked it up from Leroy Diesel. I got the one with the spacer since I have a mechanical injection pump. I got a 24 millimeter socket for the bolt that holds the harmonic balancer on. And then you need some 15 millimeter sockets for the bolts for the pulley. I got the installer and the puller. I will have links to these down in the description to Amazon, so you can pick these up if you are going to do this job. This Fluidampr is a lifetime part practically. I know the service interval for harmonic balancers on the 6.2 and 6.5 are every 100,000 miles, or if it has any damage or cracks. But this one, there's no rubber, there's no nothing in it. It's just 3 pieces, or 2 or 3 pieces, just and it's full of heavy duty or thick oil to help damper all of the vibrations in the motor. So I have removed some things on the motor already. It's not too much. I will show you guys everything I have removed. It's not too hard of a job to get everything out of the way to get to the harmonic balancer. So I haven't removed much. The only things I removed is the top cover for the fan shroud itself, the pulley that goes onto the water pump. I loosened the power steering pump and the alternator, and then from there just the belts and the radiator fan. This should give me more than enough space removing all that to get to the pulley and to the bolts that go into the harmonic balancer. Want to give a quick shout out to all the guys in the 6.2 and 6.5 Detroit Diesel Facebook group. I posted on there asking about tips and tricks for it, and I will be using those suggestions and making this install as easy as possible. With this being an old service truck for the city of Cottonwood, Arizona, everything is nasty down here on this part of the motor. I had to do a lot of scraping and cleaning just to get these bolts exposed because they were caked with grease and whatever it was, since it's a 40-year-old truck. But now that I got everything exposed, we'll get into removing this pulley and then getting to the old harmonic balancer. All right, this is where I'm at so far. I got my breaker bar and a extension with the 24 millimeter on the center crankshaft bolt for the harmonic balancer. Then I got a 15 mil on one of the bolts going up to here. I got this breaker bar kind of in place, sandwiched against the frame right there, so it'll hold it tight, so then I can break these 4 bolts loose. Then I'm gonna put a pipe on the end of the socket to help break loose the first 15 millimeter. If this works, I'll let you guys know, but if I run into any issues, I'll get you guys. All right, I got the 4 15 millimeter bolts off, and there is the pulley and the face of the, I'm guessing, stock balancer. I'm gonna throw that pulley in some simple green to start cleaning it up. Then we'll break free that 24 millimeter bolt. I have a little method that one of the guys in the group said, so let's try it out. All right, we got the pulley off and soaking in some simple green along with the bolts for the pulley. I have 2 methods to try on this. My buddy Travis, shout out to him also, he let me borrow his harmonic balancer puller, and he gave me his electric impact. I'm gonna slap a 24 millimeter on there with the impact and try to break free that bolt. I know it's at 200 foot-pounds torque, so it might be hard, but if not, we'll try out the other method on getting this bolt off of the crankshaft. All right, so we got that broken free fairly easily, luckily. So I will get this the rest of the way out with a socket. There's only about a 1/2 inch of clearance between the impact and the radiator, so just break it free and then I'll get it out with the socket. Well, I was going to use the old bolt inside of the threads of the crankshaft to protect them from the puller, but my buddy's kit has this cone piece that perfectly mates up to the front of the crankshaft, so it will not destroy the threads inside of it. So with at least this kit from Lisle, you do not need to put in the old bolt to protect the threads while pulling the harmonic balancer using the kit. All right, I ran the chain through a bolt on a spot the harmonic balancer I'm not using, and then through a spot on the puller that I'm using, and I ran it down here to the axle. I just looped it around the axle, then put a lock around it. It shouldn't be enough torque or anything to bend the axle tube unless these 10 bolts are really, really weak. So I'm just gonna start using the socket and pulling off this old balancer. All right. Success! All right. All right, I gotta get these bolts off of the balancer. And this balancer is going away. All right, the original balancer is out. As you can see, that red, this old 82 red block 6.2 had the original balancer. Turning it over, this thing is just caked. So I'm not going to be looking for too many cracks, just because I don't want to, you know, make a career move out of seeing if this was a bad balancer. But as you can see, there is a little crack right there, just some little scuffs, stuff like that. I don't think it was too bad, but being 40 years old, a little bit over 40 years old, I think she was due for a replacement regardless. A little bit of a preventative maintenance, and I don't have to replace this fluid damper one, so I think we're good. I'm gonna start cleaning things up. As you can see behind the balancer, the face of the motor is disgusting, so I'm going to take some time. I'm going to stuff a rag in there around the crankshaft, and I'm going to clean up the face of the motor, and then while I'm at it, I'm going to clean up the pulley and all the bolts and everything, and then from there we will replace that seal on the front of the block, and then after that we'll start installing the fluid damper. All right, we got the block cleaned up to my liking, and I got the seal out of there. And I also cleaned the pulley and all the bolts and everything like that for the harmonic balancer and the pulley. So we are good to go. I am going to put in the new seal, and then from there we can start installing the new harmonic balancer. All right, I put some high temp grease inside of the fluid damper. Put some grease onto the crankshaft and the washer that I put on there already. And then now we are at the point. I'm going to thread on the installer. This one I bought because it has the M16 by 1.5 in threads. So it'll possibly, maybe, thread on there like that into the crankshaft. And then I'll put the fluid damper over it, and then from there we will start installing the fluid damper. Little progress update with the addition of those washers on the fluid damper and the bearing right there. It is making it a lot easier, and as you can see, we are getting some progress on there. I did chain it off to the axle again, and the wrench I am using is an 1.25" wrench, and it's working out perfect on there. So we will see it installed in a minute. All right, the balancer is on there, and with using that installer and those washers and putting grease on everything, made installing that extremely easy. But it is on there. I do need to torque it down, and that is the last step other than just putting it back together. All right, I got everything just about ready to start torquing it to the 200 foot-pounds. I painted the washer and the bolt the original red block red, just to follow along with the kind of the theme of the motor since it's an 82. But I got the socket on there, got the chain and everything good to go, and let's torque this thing down to 200 foot-pounds. The new balancer is on there and torqued down to 200 foot-pounds. I had to get underneath the truck and kind of bench press the torque wrench with the socket and just pin my body against the tire. That was the best way to get it to torque instead of trying to tighten it from the top. I'm going to put this thing back together and you guys will see the final product. All right, I got the truck fully back together, all the belts on, everything like that. Let's start it up and see how it acts. First impression, I've had the truck idling for a little bit with the new fluid damper, and at least for me, since my old harmonic balancer was 41 years old, is this a night and day difference. The truck used to shake slightly while it was just sitting here idling. You know, a lot of stuff would rattle in the cab and it doesn't anymore. So I think in my case, even though there wasn't many cracks or anything wrong that I could noticeably see with my old harmonic balancer, I think this is a big upgrade, at least for mine, because my previous one was 41 years old. But if you need a new harmonic balancer or just want to do a good upgrade to preserve or prolong the life of your 6.2 or 6.5, I mean, it's worth a shot to throw a fluid damper in it. So I think we're good. But I'll take it for a test drive. I think I'll have better results. But if you've gotten this far, I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. And also comment down below on if you would have done anything different or any more tips and tricks to help out any guys installing harmonic balancers or fluid dampers in their truck. Have a good one, you guys. I'll see you in the next video.